Good morning. Welcome to Slightly Below Mediocre Sports. Hope you're having a good morning. We're gonna break into some pretty tough stuff today. I got my handy dandy puke bucket here. See how it goes. Excuse me. I think I need to fix that. One second, sorry. Better. These are definitely going to be some interesting sprints. They're tough, but should be good. The goal for these sprints this morning is muscle failure, and so just basically going until there's no more sprint left. Typically, your first 3 or 4 sprints in the set are going to be good. They're going to have good power and cadence and all that stuff. And then after that, you fall apart, really. And the watts don't go as high, the heart rate's all jacked up. Everything gets a little bit chaotic. But it's meant to do that. Excuse me. And the constant braking, sprinting hard, letting off, sprinting hard, letting off. That's just gonna wear you out and make you stronger for the one time that you do have to, say, sprint 3 or 4 times back to back, or in my case, where I need to sprint for 40 seconds with everything I got. So and then you got to maintain. So doing these multiple sprints back to back to back to back to back to back is just really good for building the tolerance. So just a little at a time. But thank you for stopping by this morning to Slightly Below Mediocre Sports. Not the best, not the worst, just kind of like right there below average. I'm a sprint cyclist, so this is kind of my wheelhouse of where I should be for riding. This is my type of workout. Actually finally aiming at making more power. So I had shoulder surgery on the 12th of January. Haven't been able to really lift weights or do anything crazy. So all of my workouts here on the bike have been just building a base, getting back into shape. Thank you for the like, Emilio. Hope you're having a good day, evening. So, we'll see how it goes. Hey Mike, thanks for the like, buddy. Hope you're doing good this morning. Coach gave us a long warm-up today, which is dope. Usually when he gives longer warm-ups, it's one of those things where he knows he's gonna kick my ass, so he wants to make sure everything is built up accordingly. You'll also see at the end of the workout, up above my head here, that there's a 10-minute cooldown versus a 5-minute cooldown. And that's because he wants my heart rate to drop fairly low, you know, maybe 140s or so before I hop off the bike. You don't want to hop off the bike, you know, with 175 heart rate and then just go sit down. You'll cramp up like crazy. So it's always important to spin down, flush everything out. I don't know if any of you actually watch cycling in real life, but if you watch the Tour de France, because everybody knows what that is, you'll see the guys get off their bike, you know, right after they get done racing, get off their bike and then they go hop on a trainer and they spin down, you know, for however long their director or team manager tells them to, you know. Same thing. So, if you're new, what we got here in the red line is my heart rate. This guy. On the white line, that's the power. That's those guys. At the top is the workout. 40-20 Vo2 micro. So a short Vo2 workout, right? I got about a 55-minute workout with about 13, 14 minutes of sprints in there. So it's gonna be great. So you'll definitely see some on this side. You'll definitely see some red in this power zone. That's what we're getting to in the 10 by efforts. So it's going to be great. Excuse me. And for those of you that don't know, I do have a bucket right here. It's a puke bucket. Because I can't, like, I don't know if you know, ride on the road or whatever, you can kind of like blow a snot rocket, you know, or spit somewhere, right? Well, you can't spit on my floor, so I got a Home Depot bucket. Not a plug, just that's what's closest. Anyways, I got my puke bucket right here. So if you see me spitting or whatever, I'm actually doing it in a bucket, I promise. Hey, good morning, Jason. Thank you for the like. Hope you're doing well. Try to get here, stay close to 190. Ramp her up to 230, then we'll take a little break. And then the mayhem begins. So when we do these workouts, whenever I stream or do anything on the bike, I do not use ERG mode on my trainer, where it makes you hold the power, like it adjusts the power for your workout or whatever. I just do it on my own, trying to keep the power accurate and close. So if you're laughing at me because my watts are all over the place, that's fine. I'm trying. Not the smoothest yet. Or I've never been smooth. I've known first gear and fifth gear, and that's it. So learning how to moderate power and modulate power, sorry, and do all that finesse stuff is weird. These first efforts, I think we're gonna roll into them a little bit. So I'm not gonna go out there, and if we look here, I have 20, 40-second sprints, right? So if I was a battery, I should kind of allow that every sprint is going to take 5% of my energy, right? When in real life, it's going to take a lot more than that. So it's important to, little mullet there. It's important to kind of ease into these things and not blow up in the first 5 sprints, so you can get good data all the way across the board. I mean, you're gonna have fall off, right? You're not gonna be able to, I mean, I'm not going to be able, maybe you can, or whoever is watching this can, hold multiple 1,000, 1,100 watt sprints times 20. Like, unless they're, a sprint cyclist or whatever. That's able-bodied and strong as shit. So it's all about just getting the most you can out of the workout. Pumped. It's gonna be a good one. We just got through our warm up here. I'm gonna do a little cool down. Try to drop the heart rate. Spin the legs out. And hydrate a little bit. Not too much because I don't want to puke it up right away. Yep. If you can see here up above my head, we have 40 seconds at 3:05 and 20 seconds at 1:15 times 10. Got a little 5-minute break like we have right here in between 2 sets. Thank you for the like, Kevin. Good to see you this morning. If you're here, like the stream, follow the stream, and your name pops up and I can try to say your name right. That's half the fun in this. I hope you have a sense of humor, because mine's terrible. But anyways, so we're just gonna try to relax here, chill out, and get ready for the onslaught, really. Find a good gear that's gonna be a good, decent sprint gear. At least have it in my mind so I know when I stand up I don't have to be shifting all over the place and taking gears off, adding gears, you know, all that good stuff. Basically, you want your workout to look kind of relatively flat. You don't want like a whole bunch of peaks and valleys throughout the effort, right? You want to stay consistent and smooth. And part of that is moderating power, effort, all that stuff, and having the discipline to ride at 75% or 80%, right? Whatever the workout asks for. And so what you'd like is a smooth, this line down here, you want it to be smooth and level, right? Not a whole bunch of different colors and all that, like how I got going on. So today is going to be red, gray, red, gray, red, gray, and then hopefully I can get her back up there in the orange. But it's gonna be good. Legs are definitely feeling it, but let's do it.
Out into the wild, indigenous child, survivor formidable trials. I stand in the rain, scanning the blaze of pursuit of the
I'm pumped. I get to go. We live in Santa Rosa, but I'm pumped. I get to go home. Hey, Ellie. Morning, man. We get to go back home to Yosemite tonight, and I'm excited about that. I'm ready to go home. Thank you for the share bomb. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good day, man. We're just getting ready to open up into these sprint efforts here. Coming through for me, Mr. Eugenio. Thank you. Getting ready to blow it up here, so see how it goes. I got my puke bucket and my water bottle, so, and my mint gum, so you can't really ask for much more. Times like these. Okay. Get her into the big one, into the big green. We're just kind of roll into this a little bit. I don't know what. So that's where we need to be. At least in this gear. Here we go again. You spin slower. $85 RPM's a dig, man. Thank you, Nuno Pinto, appreciate it. We're trying. Yeah, we're going strong now, but that was effort 2 of 20, so we'll see. It's gonna suck for sure. That's okay. Whoop-ah! More than my FTP. Thank you for the like, man. Thank you for the follow. My FTP is like 260. I don't have a very high FTP. Last one I took was a couple months ago, but I had shoulder surgery in January. So I'm just coming back. But yeah, 305 hurts a little bit. A ramp. I'm a sprinter, so don't work on FTP too often. All things considered, doing pretty good though. Shift her back up. Yeah. Yep. Almost there. Now it's just important to stay calm and stay smooth. Thank y'all for stopping by. I love to see new people hanging out. As well as people that really help the stream, like Ellie Eugenio, huge contributor to the page. Thank you. Muhammad, salam. Thank you for the like. Glad to see you showing up, brother. Whew. 2 more. This damn bridge. Thump, 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 thump. Last one. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the follow, Christian. Thank you, everybody, for showing up this morning. Or evening, wherever you are. Heriberto Bereto, thank you for the like, man. So, it is a big motivator. Having people watch you do this, kind of like holds you accountable, you know. There would be days like I didn't want to like ride my bike, you know. I'm tired, you know, I'm depressed, I don't want to do anything, but I know that I created an event, right? As lame as that is, it gives me some like obligation to do it. Thank you for follow Ken. And so having 30 people watch you is great, you know, it's a motivator. It's hopefully there's something that somebody finds from one of these rides, or a comment from one of y'all may help somebody, you know. And I don't know, man, we live in a pretty detached world now, right? Like, we see everybody through a box, right? Everybody's through a box or a screen or behind a mask. We don't feel like we have identity, right? And so if we could share a little bit, then that's what I'm cool with, you know? Seeing people show up and sometimes talk crap to me is great, you know, I like it. It's fun. So, oh dude, I'm gonna suffer no matter what. It's all good. I can get this heart rate to drop, no problem. I'll show you a trick. Watch it drop there, buddy. Watch as I speak, it won't do it. Now I got all the oxygen I need. Perfect. This next one, I'm just gonna, last 5, we'll see what is in the tank. Just let it all out. see how that goes. I still can't get this left shoulder to retract all the way. I don't feel comfortable with it, and I don't really have the range of motion to get it back there. And it's super hard to feel comfortable. The shoulder itself feels strong, right? Everything in there feels solid, but there's a lot of muscle weakness, you know. So, having to do a lot of tricep and chest stabilization stuff to get my arm get halfway back to normal in a reasonable time. Arif, thank you for the like. I'm about to start this last set. It's gonna be great. Off we go. You have a bike and a trainer. My bike is a Felt AR1, and my trainer is a Tax Neo Smart Trainer. Yeah, they're great trainers. Fairly quiet. Consistent, you know. Oh, nice. How do you like that? My buddy Doc, cycling with Doc, he's got a Wahoo bike. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Up, up, up. I'm old school. I like mechanical rim brakes. Virtual stuff creeps me out. Oh my God. Damn. Thank you all for stopping by. Drop a like and follow if you like what you see. Whew. Pull the power all the way, baby. Thanks, Mike. One more. Last one. Right? Or is it one more after this? Last one. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Ooh. 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 Thanks for the like, Mike. Whew. Yep. Ooh. Picked up my banana. And as I was puking, I noticed I've been riding without this block in the front tire. This guy, you know. Oh, you can laugh, that's fine. That's half the goal here, right? Woo! One thing I learned about cycling, and I heard it from like the most cliche of sources, but was Peter Sagan. He's like, the only way to be good at cycling is to love it, because if you don't love it, you're not gonna push yourself as hard as you need to like succeed, I guess, you know, at his level, world championship level. So, I mean, it makes sense, you know. You as a rider, like, know that as a cyclist, like, you have to put yourself into some precarious situations sometimes to grow, because growth doesn't happen inside the comfort zone, right? Thank you all for stopping by. It's super cool to see people from all over the place stopping by and saying hello. It's cool having people check in, you know, like when my coaches look at my file, my coach looks at my file, you know, he can usually tell how good I do by or what size my audience is that day. So hopefully today he's happy. You guys have been awesome. I am forever grateful. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the ride on, Mike. Coach gave us a long cool down period. Excuse me. Ugh. Thank you for the leg pin, man. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it, brother. So we're just going to cool it down, try to get the heart rate to drop, everything to calm down, and get ready for all the chores of the day and the errands. All the grown-up things we have to do. Yeah, thank you. 20 sprints is hard. My coach likes to do things to me like that. Thank you for the follow, James. slowing this thing down for today. I don't think there's going to be any iRacing either because it's week 13, so all you would have is like getting your iRating wrecked because nothing counts. Hey, thanks, Mike. I hope it gives you something. I'm happy to share any information that I have or know. I don't know everything, and I will never claim to know everything, but I'll do my best to help anybody that has any questions. Even if you're not, if you're riding at a base level, thank you for the like, Jessica. If you're even riding at a base level or just starting, like you're doing a lot better than people that aren't doing anything, right? So, progress is progress. Hey, thanks, Nuno, I appreciate it. Training for a race in late June, early July in Carson Velodrome. Got a sprint there that I would like to do. Should be in enough time for my shoulder to be close to about 75-80%. So I hopefully can hold on in the corners. That's my biggest thing, is like putting weight on it and then like trying to pull is going to be difficult. There's a lot of G-forces in the track, and the kind of cool thing about the velodrome is the harder you pedal, the more in control you're going to be, right? Because it's a fixed gear bike. There's no brakes, no coasting, direct drive, right? Fixie or single speed. And when you dip into corners, when you lean into corners and it gets scary and you think, oh no, I'm going too fast, there's no way I can hold this, and you start to let up, like not pedal as hard, it'll shoot you straight up towards the wall. So you have to hold on. And the scarier it is, the harder you have to pedal. Because the harder you pedal, that ensures that you're going to stay low on the track and not go up towards the wall. And it feels crazy too in the tracks that have. I started track racing in Colorado Springs, right? And that was a 333 meter track, concrete, and the corners were like 33 or 35 degrees banking, right? So that was the first velodrome I'd ever been in, much less ridden a bike on. And so I thought like, holy crap, man, this is intense, this is crazy. This tight track on this concrete's insane. And then I showed up to Carson Velodrome, which is a 250 meter track, wooden, with 45 degrees of banking. So, like, I have a balance issue, right? And so we're like trying to pace and warm up in a pace line, and you're riding two discs for wheels, 2 disc wheels, and people want to go hella slow in the banks, and you feel like you're just going to slide off. And the only thing that's keeping you on the bank is the pressure that you're putting on the pedals. The only thing that's keeping you up there is physics, right? So as long as the force pushing you straight is greater than the force pulling you down, you're going to stay up, right? But it's hard to find that balance, And so on the velodrome, you just hammer, man. One gear to rule them all, and just hit it and leave it all out there. And so that's the kind of shit I like and what I do and why I'm doing all this training. So I appreciate everybody stopping by. We gotta go adult today, sadly. So I hope everybody has a good rest of their day, a good night, And I'll see you tomorrow for some tempo. Later.